In this session, we will see quotation to cash at transaction level. Let's quickly go to the S4 HANA. So for quotation creation, let's put it here. Let me show you. You go to logistics, sales and distribution, go to the sales, and you can go here quotation. For quotation and transaction, you can directly type in this command prompt, or else you can able to choose here. Let me click on this. So QT, I just copied as a ZQT. Assume that this is the quotation you're supposed to use. Just press enter. So I'm just taking. So test QT, like you can take the date as your PO date. So customer reference date means this is PO date in your standard system. Let's take this. Only text changed. Let's take some 10 quantity again. And your quotation should have some validity, right? So let's put it till month end. Now let's go to the more and try to edit. Try to check incomplete log. So payment terms are there. Okay. So now you have a payment terms as incomplete log. So now I think document is okay. So document is complete. You can able to save this. Now let's see, this is the quotation, right? So let's take a note it down. Now let's try to create the sales order. Okay, when I press enter, it is asking quotation reference, right? So at configuration level, I controlled. Consultants will be aware of this. So if that is the case, you should know your quotation. Okay, let's copy. So your quotation will be copied into the sales orders. Now let's try to go to edit and try to check the incomplete log. This is how you have to create from quotation to order. Okay, now let's try to do the delivery now. So at the time of doing delivery, I'm just trying to do only 5 quantity, 5 packs only I'm doing. So to check the partial scenario, let's go to the sales document and try to do the delivery now. Okay, now try to pick the packing. So it is fully picked. Now let's change the storage location. Let's try to do the post goods issue. So now it is got created. Now let's click on VF01. So let's press enter. Let's save this. So now let's VFX3. So it is not allowing to automatic release. Someone put something for manual intervention. Let's take this. See, posting status is A now, and now release the document. Okay. So in real time, I think maybe newcomers don't know, either end users or consultants. This is one of the transaction at finance level. They'll use it for manual releasing of your accounting block. Okay. Now let's try to check the billing document. So you have a 5 packs. Let's try to check the document flow. We'll have a better understanding. So you have a quotation. Let's put the status value. See, now you can see this. Previously that status value there, it is not coming. Now if you can see this, you have a 10 packs. Out of 10 packs, partially referenced, that means partially created, and still 5 is open. So nothing get rejected. If something get rejected, it will show in a rejected status. Now let's try to create an order. Press enter. So this is your quotation, right? Just copy this So in this, I'm trying to use the remaining 5 for my delivery. So let's try to go to the edit, check incomplete log. Once everything is fine, sometimes you can try to check this your availability check also, so that the quantity is confirmed for 6. That's fine. We can go ahead. Let's do the sales order. VL01N is the transaction, but there is nothing to worry as for HANA. If users need not remember the transaction codes and pass, what is the flexibility with that? You just go to the Fiori transaction code. That is also you can add to your favorites, or else sometimes they're directly giving at a browser level only. So there your each transaction will be created as a one tile. You click that so that you can able to do the remaining process. So let me put the sales storage location. Okay, so now check the incompleteness. Nothing is there. So let's try to do the post codes issue. So now click on again VF01. Before going that, let me check. Go to the my ZF2 documents. So someone put at configuration level this one. That's why it is behaving like this. Now let me try to create billing. One step will be reduced. Previously we are using a VFX3 for manual release. Let's press enter. Now let's save this. As far as my expectation, it should be created. Now click on display for this document. Now click on accounting document. It is got created directly. Okay. So now let's try to check the revenue accounts. Okay. So as of now, I didn't make much configured condition types for pricing, so that it is allowed for posting only your revenue. Okay. So this is all about your QTC process. In the similar way, if customer is required for inquiry also, you can able to do that. That's not a big deal. So for this process, I'm just concluding at a transactional level explanation. Next session, we will see next process. Thank you. Thanks for joining the session.